Hey Taurus. Okay, I have a specific message for you in regards to some form of dreams that you are having or you will be having that are connected to your destiny and some type of magical series of events that are about to play out into your life, especially with this increased energy here. You are you're shifting tax brackets, you're ascending beyond some type of genetic pattern or something like that. So there's something in conjunction with this change of luck, change of good fortune, series of events being appreciated and loved appropriately. There's also some energy for my divine masculine Taurians as well in regards to confronting some last remnants of things that may have been passed down to you by way of your paternal bloodline. Okay, so on this journey, you're going to become very clear of what those things are that make you have trust issues in a particular way, both masculine and feminine. So if you've been feeling like lately you haven't really been feeling the desire to like work or be a workaholic or hustle and overexert yourself, it's because your loved ones want to communicate directly with you. So if you've been having sleepy spells where you're just dozing off and maybe you don't even remember falling asleep, you're being put to sleep by your loved ones, and it's giving me more ancestral than it is spirit guides or an ascended master. So the dreams that you do not remember when you wake up in the morning are the ones that are the most important. That's what they're telling me. So when this time comes when you need to know about this dream or what this dream was trying to tell you, you're going to recall it during that time. And it appears to be at a moment in which one of these events are happening. It's going to activate like a flood of emotions of knowing where you're just like, oh my God, now everything makes sense. And you're just going to remember these random images, visions, or dreams that were planted inside of you while you were sleeping in the spiritual realm. Okay, so if you're someone that's been refusing to compromise with any of your ex-lovers, friends, families, or foes, this message is going to be for you. You have to be someone that is personally choosing like an I am affirmation to embark on whatever magical love adventure that is bestowed in front of you. Even if it's just to start dating and get yourself out there, and turn over that new leaf. They want you to enjoy this phase of courting, this phase of dating, this phase of making memories. It's important that you really savor this moment, okay? Because your life is about to look really different. Very, very different over the next 2 years, I'm hearing. So if you may be one of the lucky ones where you're able to stretch out a honeymoon phase or stretch out a dating phase for about a year to 2 years. And then from there, I see you having a lot of transformations, a lot of different things. You're going to be having like physical transformations, and that physical transformation is going to beckon in the second part of this message. So if y'all are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. All right, so we have 12 here with the Oracle. This is the reason why you went on this journey to heal others and yourself. Is to prepare you for this right here, this creation, this moment. This is like the end of sealing that deal. Okay. Sealing that deal, confirming, I accept. Okay. In order to accept this message, in order to receive this message, in order to receive what's at the end of this journey, and open the door to love, it's like you have to seal it with a kiss, is what I'm hearing. Optimism, and then you embark on this next level of your life, this next phase of your life, and you go through this drastic physical change. I'm seeing some of y'all maybe in the form of like a body improvements, because she does have cleavage here. This could be a wardrobe change, hair change, body change. There's something about you physically becoming the leader, you physically becoming the example. You go from being the messenger for other people into now you being spiritually crafted and molded to be the hierophant in its full form. So your messages will change, your level of development will change. Everything about you is about to shift, but more importantly than you being able to, there's going to be like for like 2 years, I see you taking time off. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. It's like you're being, you have a different role to play in the near future. So if you are experiencing some type of shift in, like I said, finances, like you don't really have the desire to like hustle, or do something in a particular way, you have exerted, let's just say, think of the level of consciousness that you are at right now. You've exerted all of the memories that you could possibly transcribe into a song, into a book, into writings for this season. You got to give it some more time. You got to go make some more memories, right? And as you go make some more memories, now you have something to give and you have something to share, and it won't be so repetitious, and it won't be just constantly repeating the same hurt bay information, right? So you got to allow evolution to happen. You got to allow evolution to happen. You got to allow people to accept their destiny. And when they accept their destiny, guess who's going to be on the other side of kind of like scanning that new barcode? It's going to be your hand. You're going to have a hand in it in some way, where it's like, okay, boom, they accept their calling. They accept their destiny. You may just be making sense of everything at that point because you have crossed over. So it's like they need you to cross over in order for other people to feel safe to cross over. So it's like, think about it like this. Everybody has pretty much whatever you do for work. They feel like, you've guided me up into this point, X, Y, and Z, but they're at the door. And so they're like, okay, what next? You guided me to this point where you're like, well, I haven't walked through the door my damn self yet, so I don't know. So you're standing at the door. Think of it like being like immigrants or something. And you are someone that's helping people cross over new territory, right? And so you're out here like Harriet Tubman. You're out here like, someone trying to help people cross over into America. But in the consciousness realm, you're at this border and you have arranged with spirit that you get them to this point, and then they'll take the rest. They'll take on the rest, and then you'll go through a metamorphosis, and then you will walk through a different door. The different door that you walk in requires you to do it. Okay? Because you are a living example of God's hand in your life. Okay? The source's divine hand in your life. All right. This is a part of your destiny. So let's talk about what happens next, right? So in order for them to trust and love again, in order for them to trust the guidance that they're receiving, they need to see a transformation. Okay. So they know that the other side, there is something better on the other side, right? So yeah, you can't go back. None of y'all can go back to your past, but you as the oracle, you as the leader, most especially you as the intuitive person, male or female doesn't work. Those that have done the work on their heart chakra, it is important that you remain true to your spiritual path and your spiritual journey, and that you do not create new unhealthy, toxic attachments. Even if it comes from the past or something new, you will know, because you will feel out of sorts. You will feel like you're not sure with the intellect in reverse. Your intuition will be buzzing and you'll feel conflicted about this path. Now, like I said, this path that I see you going in, it does look like you go a period of time where you are no longer of service to other people, but you are servicing yourself. So that means, see all the vegetables, fruits here, you're doing a metamorphosis on your life. You are evolving, you're seeing a whole new world. And it's like, here you are saying, go through the door, go through the door. And everyone's looking at you like, I don't know. You saying go through the door. You first, shouty. and so you do it. And Spirit's going to guide you through that door. And it's like you doing it, it brings the sun. They become like, oh my God, it's not scary on the other side. Oh my God. They did it. I could did it. I could did it too. I could do it too. And I do feel like you're going to be abundant and you're going to create something. You're going through a third eye activation chakra. Look at that personal power. Uh-huh. And you realize that there's nothing stopping you and you just say yes to something. You have Archangel Michael here. You're going to be protected and grounded, but you are ascending. You are going through training. You see out here, warrior energy. I feel like you're going to be prepared to wear this mantle. You're going to be groomed, prepared to handle this next tier, this next level. It's beautiful. Okay. It's beautiful. In case you was wondering. And so you being stubborn pans out for you. You being rigid and stubborn and not settling, you're gonna prove that those traits worked for you, and when they're placed in the right area, when they're utilized in a positive and productive way. And that's just the awakening that you are a part of, the next phase of awakening that you are a part of. And so as you walk through this door, that's when the initiation of it is completed. So it's being initiated. You are going through a dating, courting process, or you will. And then on the other end of that, it looks like you are solidifying something here. Okay. So we could be having a royal wedding as well. Someone could be, a royal wedding could be a sexual encounter. Just saying. It don't have to be all the glitters and glitz and stuff. Being celibate for 12 plus more years or whatever, it don't even have to be that long. But whatever this is for you, someone has inseminated something. Okay. But now that you've been given the idea, you've been given the vision, you've been given the dream, only you can access it when it's time. You have to go through the simulation, the experience, right? But with the happiness, success right now, you're not feeling quite sure about something. And I feel like it's because your spiritual etheric body is making you aware that there's some messages that have been unread. You haven't been checking your spiritual inbox lately or something like that. And they want you to sit down so you can start getting confirmations of it. Some of you may be in the form of watching movies. Others of you is going to be in the form of reading books or receiving other messages. But like I said, you need to be able to hear your own inner thoughts. And that's where the messages are going to come to the forefront. Waves of emotions are coming in. Does that mean that you're going to have less time to really focus on? It's like you're giving more time to your heart, your body, and your spirit, and you're kind of spacing it out at a more gradual pace versus being an extreme workaholic or an extreme of anything. Yeah, confirmations. It's just about you not being an extreme of anything. So you can really have more time to really sit down and reflect and also apply what it is that you're learning. And and it feels uncomfortable right now because this is not a familiar way to be for you. You're normally used to being very career driven, very mass production. Right? But I do see you putting things on more autopilot so you have more free time. When you do that, it's less exposure to the light. Okay, or where you're more in the spotlight and you're really focusing more on auto populating things to do for you so you can have free time. That's what I'm seeing here. Yep. But I do feel like you're pregnant. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And when I say pregnant, I mean I am literally seeing the incarnation of two prominent people or two prominent figures, okay? Important figures in your life, okay? Two prominent important figures in your life in this lifetime. All right, so we have 28, 34, 37, 45 are significant numbers for someone. Certain souls are about to incarnate through you, either through a family member, if they can't come directly through you, if you don't make enough time, all right, and they can't come directly through you, and time is winding down. Your spiritual team does want you to know to protect this order, to protect this delivery, to protect these souls that are about to incarnate. You may find yourself being someone that's very involved in that child's life if they can't come directly through you as a godmother, godfather, grandmother, grandfather, or some type of aunt or uncle. You may be gravitationally drawn to that child even though you don't have your own, or even though you can't have more. I'm also seeing that it may not come through like an adoption per se, because it's important for certain information that you've acquired on your healing journey to be auto-populated or like already ingrained inside of them genetically through their DNA, through their blood bank. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And it's because of this ascended master's love that you possess, this higher vibrational love that you've done. So now in your genes, you have a lot of information that needs to be transferred. Okay, so they need you resting more, as if you were pregnant, even though you're not pregnant. Resting more to have that information uploaded, okay, or downloaded. Like all your information that you've stored, it needs to be released out of your body so you can stop hoarding it, right? That's what they're showing me. And then they're going to give you some new information. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse. And Death. I feel like after you see this message, things are just going to make more sense to you and you'll stop resisting so much. You'll be like, okay. The Moon in reverse. I know what I have to do now. Yep. This is what this is. This is the confirmation you've been waiting on. It's coming in for you. Just so you know. Yeah, because we have the Devil in reverse. It's like, okay, I'll get out of my own way. I'll stop this. I'll work on that. And then look, the Five of Swords is in reverse. Finally, this is surrendering to the divine plan. Surrendering to destiny. It's like, okay, give me 18 months. I feel like someone's saying, okay, give me 18 months. I promise I'm going to get it together. Okay, something about time here. Winding down. There's some winding down. 8 of Pentacles. Someone's like, give me a good 8 months to work and I'll be prepared. And, there's something about not having 18 months. The negotiation is coming back that you got 9. Okay. You got 9 months. So do the math. If it's 9 months from now, it has to happen by a specific time of year is what I'm hearing. This portal will open. Okay. Yeah, because it's going to make a complete 10 months. If it's not done in a particular type of way, then it will skip a generation or something like that, which will throw off the timeline. Because you see here, this is literally something that this Ace of Pentacles has to be planted, has to be watered. It has to be given a certain type of foundation of upbringing. has to be given a certain type of upbringing. You get what I'm saying? Where there's stability, there's longevity, stability, and it's like provided for. There's no there's no drama, there's no toxic connections, there's no mistake. Yeah, there's no poverty. So this child, for starters, the child can't grow up in poverty. The child is not destined to struggle. The child is not destined to, like, throughout the whole, like, this child has to have some type of really like extremely healthy pregnancy, like all 10 months, and then afterwards as well. That's what I'm seeing here. Because this child needs to be able to have a lot of alone time with its mother. Yeah, Six of Swords. There was a past life where this child, it didn't make it in transition, but this child is coming back. So something about it didn't make it in transition. So someone could have been like on the move or traveling, and this child, this spirit baby has been trying to come through. But because it was too chaotic, it was too hectic or something like that, someone never made it to like move to another state or into another country. And so two people never met, but they are being guided to meet each other. Their souls have been pretty much calling out to each other. I'm telling you, the Wheel of Fortune, this is destiny. Clarify the Page of Wands. You need sleep. You need sleep. You're crying too much. You've been hurt too long. Okay. You need sleep. And so they are manifesting healing. Healing. I don't know. There's something about a shocking message that you may have received. And the Ten of Wands, you may have wanted to give up. Like, what's the point? Like, all of this is pointless. I feel like you went through a series of emotions, but it was meant to sit you down and have you, like, your spiritual team is coming and saying, you need confirmation, let me give it to you. Nine of Swords in reverse. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. This Magician energy is literally Archangel Michael is protecting this entire connection, okay? You're not gullible. You're not foolish. Like, you guys need to just chill. Okay, you're going to get some type of decisive. You're going to feel more decisive than indecisive in the near future. And you're going to be able to pick up on who's manifesting against thee. Okay? Because we have you're healing, and so you have to understand and be very intentional. Nothing can come between the two of you. That's what they're saying. You and your divine counterpart, nothing can come in between the two of you unless you allow it to come in between the two of you. And it's because there's a lot of spoken intention trying to derail this from coming into fruition. All right. So it's intended to make you feel off and make you question if you should invest or release something, right? It's coming from this could be a group of feminines or a group of people that are trying to control your decisions and what you're about to do next in your life. They can just feel it. But all of this is somehow tied to a past life where they have done this before. And you see how you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. All right. So the Ace of Wands, they are using the spiritual realm, okay, to wield some type of manipulation over you emotionally. And it has something to do with how you feel like you should take action, manipulating the energy to make you sabotage yourself, manipulating the energy to make you hurt yourself, or hurt, self-sabotaging hurts you and the other person. But ultimately, it's like, these are people doing come to me spells. These are people doing all types of different intentions, fucking with you, fucking with your performance and things like that. And that can make you feel very scared. So it's like, think of it like a force. And this force knows that you're healing and knows that you're letting go. And so it needs you to become unsure of what course to take or who you should trust. That's fear. Because there's really nothing for you to worry about unless you become the person that starts to doubt yourself. Am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? Am I just lust driven, or is it real? Those are all doubts. Okay. Because there's something going on here. You've just been betrayed in many ways. And you just can't stand exploitive people. And that's to be respected. That's understood. That's to be understood. And so you're really trying to walk away from all of that. Like, I just want to focus on the positive. I don't want to think about that. Someone doesn't want to have to think about any of that shit. But the truth of the matter is, it's not that you have to think about it. It's just knowing that as long as you're in control of your emotions, nothing can get to you. It's never a loss to you when you can course direct, okay, and redirect where you want your emotions to go. It ain't no loss to you. You've been there, you've done that, and it is what it is. It has no hold over you at all, unless you allow it. I don't care what they're talking about. I don't care what reputation you come from. They have no hold over you. It has no power over you unless you believe that it is capable of possessing some type of power over you. Then it will. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the God honest truth. You're still going to have the last victory anyway. And the crazy part about it is, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So someone was trying to get you to sever your own destiny. Failed. All right. We have May is significant. So you may be getting a more detailed prediction for the month of May. All right. We have axe forces working against you. I told you. Trying to cut you off. And then we have success assured with good plans and hard work. You still get the egg, right? You still get the golden egg. We have rat. Someone working against you behind your back. I told you. So you're going to cut someone off that's been working against you. Someone's getting fired as well. We have opportunities are waiting for you. Then we have mountain. Major challenge to overcome. I lost a card. I mean, that card flew far. It really did. It flew very far. I'm surprised. And then we have tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And then we have news is on the way. So you're going to get some news. And then we have throne, position of authority, great passion, and lily. Yeah, spiritual love. You have lily, tulip, throne. Romance, celebration, party, air, romance in the air. Oh, you have a lot of great things coming towards you. A lot. A successful event, an exciting event. Romance in the air. Yeah, and then you have romance and celebration, party. Lily, spiritual love, great passion, tulip, throne, position of authority. News is on the way. Yes. Someone's going to be telling you, oh, you're doing something risky. You shouldn't be doing this or you shouldn't be doing that. And they cannot control you. This is going down in the month of May. Okay. Or leading up to May or something like that. So I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. I'm going to get you a closing message. And it's just people are mad that you just didn't choose them. Last call. All right, so we have dear love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Bottom of the deck, we have snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition to let your life unfold in silent perfection. They want me to pull one more card. Okay, so we have power, grizzly bear. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it's led. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Taurus, I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys and bye-bye.